Hi everyone, and welcome to my first Secret Thursday video tutorial. I'm going to be doing these tutorials now every Thursday, and what therefore is to show you ways to basically edit photos or create photographs using some of the tricks that I've learnt. Today's tutorial is of how to make a vignette effect on your photograph, which is the shaded edge that kind of frames a photograph. I used to do this in the darkroom, and that's when you burn light around the edge of the photograph. And so one of the first things I wanted to learn in Photoshop was how to recreate this effect. So this is my friend Courtney, and this has already got the vignette effect on the photo. So you can see what it looks like here, and then without, there. So you can see the difference is very subtle just around the edge, the shading. So I'll delete this layer and show you how to do it. There's quite a few ways to do this effect, and I experimented with a few ways, but I'm going to show you my favourite way. So the first thing you need to do is in Photoshop create a new layer. So you can either go to the bottom right, your layers palette, and click this button here, or you can press Command-Shift-N or Control-Shift-N on PC. Then you can name your layer Vignette. Click OK. And then you want to select everything in this layer. So for Macs, just press Command-A. For PC, Control-A. Then go up to Edit in the top row on Photoshop. Scroll down until you find Stroke. Click Stroke. And then you want the stroke, the width to be 100 pixels, the colour to be black. You want it to be inside the photograph. The blending mode, normal for now, we can change that later. And the opacity at 100%. So click OK. And it will bring a black frame, a small black frame around the edge of your photo. This computer I'm using is very slow. You'll probably find that yours is a lot faster than this. So there's the black frame. Then you can just deselect everything in the frame again, so Command-D or Control-D. Then you want to blur the frame a bit, so go up the top to where it says Filter in Photoshop, click Filter, scroll down until you see Blur, then across to Gaussian Blur. And this is going to blur everything in this, like the blend. So you want the radius to be up full to 250 pixels. You can see the preview it's given there, and that's the vignette effect that I'm after. So click OK and apply that. So I go to the blending mode over in the right hand side here on your layers. I just have to wait for my computer to catch up with me. What you see this frame does, it kind of leads the eye in towards the image by creating the dark around the outside. Your eyes now go to the lighter part of the photograph, so it subtly gives a framing effect. So go to the blending mode and choose soft light from the options, or you can choose what you like, but this is my favourite. And that'll take it down quite a lot. And what it does, it takes away the shade where light areas is, which could look very obvious if you've got big dark areas in these light bits here. Then I usually play with the opacity a little bit. I usually take it around to about 70%. And that's the vignette finished. So you can see what it's like with it and without. Very subtle effect. So I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial of how to create a vignette effect. And my first Secret Thursday. I'd love to know what you think of it. And I'll see you next week. Bye.